On February 6th, Robotech The Shadow Chronicles comes out on DVD to a resounding wahaba. Then the soundtrack to Robotech The Shadow Chronicles comes out on CD. But the real news of the month is that some Southern Cross merchandise just came out. Wahaba! Hero Factory, makers of Magic the Robotech, released a Southern Cross expansion to their Robotech CCG. Yes, Bowie, there is a center clause. Ninja High School reference, unintentional. SDF5X.blogspot.com. There is a contest in the Robotech.com forums, but it ain't run by Harmony Gold. The guys behind the Robotech massively multiplayer online role-playing game, Rules of Robotech, are holding a texture creation contest. Huh? What you do is download a little file, change some colors around, and you can create an alpha and beta with your own color scheme. Huh? A link to the entry is in the show notes. Okay. Robotech.com/community/forums. Nothing surprising about this, but according to Palladium Books' latest press release, they have placed the current estimated release date for Robotech The Shadow Chronicles role-playing game sometime in July or August, and not the May or June of previous press releases. Keep in mind, for the last 10 years, at least, Palladium has been promising to release the Mechanoids Daleks Space, a sequel to the Mechanoids Dalek Invasion trilogy, their first role-playing game. Somehow I don't think Robotech will end up like that, but I still want my new Mechanoid Dalek book. RobotechNews.blogspot.com, RDFUnderground.com, RDFUnderground.com/forums.
Hi, this is Philip in the Chicago area, leaving a message for RDF Underground. On one of your previous podcasts, you were mentioning Varese Sarabond. I was emailing Scott Glasgow recently, and had found out that he was remixing the soundtrack for Shadow Chronicles for the Varese Sarabond label. Now, Varese Sarabond is actually the premier record label for soundtracks. Things like Aliens have appeared on it. So hopefully that clears that up. I know Scott because I'm doing my doctorate in Northwestern now in music, but I know Scott from on the West Coast where he did undergrad stuff. So I thought I should pass that bit of news on to you that's currently in the works because they're remixing it for CD release. And anyway, stay here and good work on the podcast as always. And look forward to the next one. Bye-bye. Let me try this again. My name is Philip Cerna. I'm leaving a message for RDF Underground. Just calling because I can be reached at Philip with 2 L's, wcerna.com. I'm calling with some information on the Varese Sarabond label in case this is used in feedback on the podcast. Varese Sarabond is one of the premier record labels for movie soundtracks that there is. I know you might not have heard of it. Don't worry, you might know soundtracks like movies like Aliens appeared on Varese Sarabond. And the name Varese Sarabond refers to Edgard Varese, who was a big avant-garde composer, and Sarabond, which is a Baroque dancer. But the reason why I also mentioned that is I was talking to Scott recently because I know him, Scott Glasgow, from my undergrad on the West Coast, and he's currently remixing the soundtrack to the Shadow Chronicles for the CD release next month. So I thought you guys might like hearing about that. So good work with the podcast. Good luck with it, and back to the show. Take care. Bye-bye.
Hello, this message is for the RDF Underground. I was just trying to call to let you know that there was a sketch on David Letterman last night, the Bush segment, and they actually played a piece from the Robotech theme, which was kind of strange because it didn't have anything to do with Robotech. It was a segment debunking Bush's, for some reason, I think it was just before the top 10 or after the top 10. But it was pretty interesting. But other than that, I was trying to find out if you had, this is Stacy, and I was trying to find out if you had a chance to go by the Deviant site that I put up with the Sentinel characters there. If you have, go ahead and I don't know, put something on the board, or just let me know that you have seen those, and if there is any response to those, that'd be great, especially from anybody who's interested at all in Sentinel's animation and so forth. So keep up the good work, and I appreciate everything you're doing and all the effort putting into the show. The shows are great, and I enjoy each one. So even Dr. Who. So I will hopefully continue hearing what you have to offer in the future. Good luck, and take care. Bye-bye.